We're now joined by Chris Bosh, the man who is breaking this news at this hour. And Chris, let's stay right there. The Heat set to add not just that free agent Dwayne Wade, but now Chris Bosh, willing to go to Miami and so leave some $30 million on the table.
Yes, the talks between Toronto and Chris Bosh and his camp have gotten contentious. Bosh's camp feels like Toronto has tried to dictate the situation to them. Toronto's upset that Chris was talking with Dwayne Wade and LeBron James weeks ago about joining forces in Miami. They weren't happy with the way Chris was handling free agency, the tweeting and things like that, the camera crews, and they tried to dictate to him, my sources say, where he should go in a sign and trade. Chris felt like they were trying to take away his power of free agency. So now he's willing to make his own move, and if it means signing only for 5 years and roughly $96 million, he will do it. Now, a sign and trade is still a possibility where he could get the full $125 million or close to it. There are options that the Raptors can do in a sign and trade. I've been told by sources that the Raptors are willing to consider that. So that could very well happen. But I'm told either way, Bosh is definitely going to Miami.
Definitely going to Miami. Then looking at this through the prism of the other monster news of the morning, the fact that LeBron James Thursday night will announce his decision live here on the air. Well, you and I, Chris, have discussed all week the idea that Chris Bosh had essentially said, I will join you, LeBron James, to play anywhere but in Cleveland. With Chris Bosh now officially, according to your sources, on his way to Miami, what does this mean for James and the Cavaliers?
Well, it definitely hurts their chances of keeping him. They're certainly in the race, and some people would tell you they're still the likely place that he's going to stay. But, you know, LeBron now has to look at this and say, okay, Boston's still around, Orlando's still around, Miami's going to be better. Chicago, if they can even get just Carlos Boozer and a Ray Allen, who maybe they're willing to overpay to pry him from Boston, or a Mike Miller, they're going to be much better. Can I get through that consistently with the Cavaliers? I know he's expressed some concerns with those close to him that he doesn't want to be 6 years from now. His concerns about staying in Cleveland are that he could be 31 years old and have no ring. So he is really, I don't know what decision he's made. I'm assuming he's made his decision because he's, set this hard and fast time when he's going to announce it. But at this point, I don't know what that decision is.